around. He sets and throws, and this ball is caught.
Well, gut reaction to the Nebraska win, who got their third win on the season, and it wasn't a pretty win. It was really kind of ugly, but at this stage, I think we'll take a win no matter how it looks. This game was sloppy on both teams. I just think Illinois made more mistakes. It's kind of just how I predicted. The offenses on both sides made a lot of mistakes, penalties, turnovers, and I think Illinois just made a few more that cost them than Nebraska did. But Nebraska had many opportunities to put this game away, and if they would have just took advantage of them, this game could have been easily 42-7 or 45-7 or something like that. But they just kept coming right back and shooting theirself in the foot and giving Illinois, keeping Illinois in the game. So you can see there's still a lot of work to be done. I know a lot of people's going to complain about how bad it was, how bad they looked. The defense looks a little better, but you also got to think, I'm not going to, sugarcoat how they looked, because Illinois' offense is not very good at all. Their line's not very good. And there was many times where they could have had some ultimate plays, but dropped the ball, missed the throw. Just something went wrong on their part, not more than the defense for Nebraska. Don't get me wrong, the defense played better. I'm going to say they probably played better than they did the week before against Michigan. But you also got to go look at the talent they're going against. So there's still improvement on both sides, and I think they were really missing Reimer in that game. You saw on the first drive of the game for Illinois, they drove down the field like Michigan did, like they weren't even almost there. But the defensive stand, I got to admit, was impressive. They had 3rd and goal from the foot line and stopped them, and then 4th and goal from about the same and stopped them. So I think that was the spark they needed. And after that, Illinois just couldn't get back on track. So, yes, it's an ugly win, but it's still a win, and it's a win against a team we haven't beaten in 3 or 4 years, against a coach that we've only beaten one other time. So we'll take it, and go into the bye week. Hopefully they will start continuing to improve. It was good to see Malachi Coleman, and we got to see a lot of the younger receivers. I don't know if that's because Marcus Washington got hurt, and hopefully his is not too serious, because we're already down. We're down enough. We cannot lose Marcus Washington. Hopefully it's he could come back. I thought Sanford did well in Singleton's place, considering. So overall, it's a win, and so we'll go from there, improve, head on to Northwestern. And now, don't underestimate Northwestern. I've watched them play. They're not a great team, but they're doing better than I would have anticipated, considering what happened with their coach. So don't go to sleep on them. But it is a home game, and I plan to go to that one. So, but they also Nebraska also gets a bye week before that one. So they should be ready for this one. And if they could get that one, that would be win number 4. And a good possibility we could probably pull out 2 more wins somewhere, hopefully. But we have a lot of work to do on both sides of the ball, especially the offensive side. I think Harburg still needs to learn to pitch the ball. Other teams, the other teams are going to figure out to just concentrate on Harburg. That's what Michigan did, and at times Illinois would not do that. But even when they did, there was one on, I think, their very first drive, Nebraska's first drive, the one they took over at the inch line. he had an opportunity to pitch the ball that I believe Grant would have went to the house, but the defenders went to Harburg. He kept the ball and basically bent him in half. And again, I'm hollering, it's me hollering at the TV, pitch the ball, pitch the ball. You got to pitch the ball a few times. You got to do an RPO where you throw the ball, even if it, like I said, even if it doesn't really go anywhere, even if, hopefully it does go somewhere, because that would even be more helpful. But he needs to do that to get them off of him. So I just think he's so used to keeping the ball. I think in high school he was the man, and he was the one that did it all. And so he just never really had to pitch or use the RPO much. He has to do that more. Other than that, I could see improvement. He's getting more confidence, getting better. But hopefully it's just a day-by-day process, and we'll continue to get better and see what happens. So we have a bye week, so we'll put out a prediction video for the Northwestern game, but it'll probably be after this week. Let's see how the practice goes this week, and then probably do it next weekend or early the next week. So until then, guys, if you don't mind, please hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up so you get out. I'd really appreciate it. Go Big Red.